we had a slight malfunction with the camera. Getting started here. Got the GPS running, and see what's going to happen with the hike today. Planning on doing a double loop. Hopefully everything works out to that effect. Back's pretty light, probably about 10 pounds. 2 liters of water. Got a tarp in there, some snacks, first aid kit, basic stuff, a little bit of cordage, some cutting tools, way to start a fire. Everything is in there that would be normally in the pack that I would use for a long trip. But this is going to be a short trip. This is the meadow, or this is going to be a long trip, but it's not going to be an overnighter. So this is the meadow leading up to the opening of the trailhead. And there's not that many people out here today. However, it is still early. Try to take some good pictures while I'm out today. And maybe I can catch some of the wildlife running around. Getting a late start, like I said. Not real happy about that. But anyway, got an hour less daylight today because clocks went back, or excuse me, ahead this morning an hour. So see what's going to happen. I got all packed up yesterday in the truck and got all my crap packed for camping, and drove all the way down to the campground where I like to go. And of course, when they got there, it was full, so that was a bummer. Guess I'm gonna have to try to find me a place where I can go. This place here only allows daylight use, and that's too bad. There's some nice little areas back here for an overnight campsite, but of course I'm not trying to break the law, so it's not going to be like that. Imagine the only way you could get away with it is if you came in stealth camp, but honestly, some of the trails are so close to the roadway that once you get out in there, you'd have to be real quiet and real stealthy. Don't know what I'm going to do about a new campsite. I really enjoy getting out for 2 or 3 days when I can, but of course that's going to be dependent upon the availability of a campsite, and I'm not digging that. I'm used to when I was up in Tennessee, you drive for 45 minutes, you're up in the mountains, and hike for 4 or 5 miles, and then camp wherever you want to, really. Kind of drives me a little crazy that you can't do that here. I guess you could if I wanted to drive to Ocala or somewhere like that, but without taking vacation, which I've already got scheduled for this year, not going to be enough time to enjoy that. I'm not trying to drive an hour and then camp for a night and then drive it. To me, it's really just not worth it unless you're out for 2 or 3 days. So that's my dilemma. Last time I was out here, I wanted to do the double trip, and wasn't able to do that because I found out that the shoes I had, I guess as we get older, we need to check that more frequently, because I guess your feet get wider as you get older. Anyway, shoes were too narrow and they were killing my feet, really fatiguing me, and that's what was causing me to be so slow, and also just uncomfortable as hell. Thought it was the pack. It wasn't the pack. That last trip I had a 24-pound medium Atlas on, which really is not that big, and I couldn't figure out why I was kicking my ass so much, but and I realized it was my feet. So feet are the key, I guess. But got some different shoes. Actually got fitted for some, and we're gonna do that today. Got a late start. That's all right. It's nice and warm out. 70-something degrees now. Got the GPS running, and once I get done, we'll see just how long this trip is. Doing it twice. Had to stop, get gas this morning, stuff like that. But it's really not that bad of a drive out here. Man, there's once you get out into the back part of this trail, there's, well, as you can see over here, there's just some really nice spots to pitch a tent, stuff like that. Back in here, and it's really nice, but day use only, they say. And I guess that's the way it goes. I'm gonna trek on and catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna get around this bend here. Today I'm wearing that Condor pack I bought. I really like it. It's a day pack. I didn't think I was going to, but turns out it's one of my favorites. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.